Like if that's enough, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I made you money, therefore, like that's where our business relationship ends. But for me, it's like, even for my parents, like they can't afford to go eat at nice restaurants, dude, and go eat healthy food at every meal. They just can't afford it. So what do? What any poor Mexican parent does, they go and get a couple tacos, $12, $15.
Beans and rice.
And that's all they got enough money for. When I take them to eat, I take them for a nice salad, take them to somewhere nice, get, you know, something, a healthier dish, higher quality food, and those kinds of things. So similarly, like with us, like I want you guys to learn how to do business, and we're making money together. We're starting to do something tremendous. But you know, that health part of it, that's something that you almost can't even give that. Like I could teach you how to flip houses. I could teach you how to flip land and subdivide and that kind of stuff, but I kind of can't teach you how to eat healthy and to prioritize your health a little bit more, right? So we can be around longer for the ones that we love, right?
Yeah.
I think it was Ryan Kenny. He told me that one of his friends passed that was like in his 30s, and he said the dude was kind of overweight. And that's really sad, man. You know. Yeah. You know, the people in his life, like nobody said, "Hey, dude, you know, you have a problem. You know, I think I know how to fix it. You know, would you would you embark on this journey with me if I invited you and paid for you?" And I don't know anybody in any company that has displayed anything like that, like caring about their people enough, like at that level. So again, man, I think that points again to something that we have together as a team. That, like I said, we care about each other financially. We want our families to be taken care of, but also, like, I don't want to see you guys go anywhere. I bet you don't want to see me go anywhere. So I'm trying to have an idea of like pushing these conversations to the front of real estate. Like that's why we're doing like the Hive Health thing. I just want to start having more conversations where people are contributing their knowledge and, you know, all those kinds of things into, again, taking care of ourselves physically, even mentally, right? Because that's something we don't talk about in real estate. Is if you're having mental challenges, right? So this business can get stressful, right? We can tend to over leverage ourselves sometimes, or go into a deal that didn't work out the way we thought it was going to. So there's a lot of like highs and lows, lots of mental stress, and I felt it worn too, you know. And sometimes I'll take a nap in the middle of the day, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because I'm not. I mean, my body's like, I'm running as hard as I can possibly run. It's like if you got in your vehicle, like in your car right now, and you just stepped on the gas all the way to the bottom. You got on the highway. And you just didn't take your foot off. You didn't, no brakes, nothing. And you just leave it there. Like you're bound to end in tragedy, right? And I feel like that's what we were doing. Like we've built something amazing. We put in a lot of hours. But man, I felt tired. I'm feeling like even though I can keep working, that's not the problem. Yeah. I'm gonna keep on going 16 hours a day, 20 hours a day, and I'm still not gonna complain. I'm still gonna execute. I know you guys are too. But it's like, wait a minute, we should strategically put in a break in here. And preferably not just like laying on the beach in Miami, like, hey, let's go to a place where there's doctors, where they get you, they check your vitals. This is not like, oh, I feel pretty good today. No, they're checking your urine sample, they're checking your blood samples, monitoring how you feel day and night. Yeah. Right? And now, under a medically supervised water fast, for one, you're gonna see exactly where you are, right? You thought maybe you might be pre-diabetic, didn't happen. You're in great shape, right? You didn't know that, but you're also very young. Yeah. 5 or 10 more years of riding that fine line, like you should have corrected it 10 years ago. Well, today's that day. We're not going to put it off that much further, right? Yeah. So for all of us, like you can, like same thing in your business. If you're not monitoring where you are, then you have no metrics to go off of. So by us being here, these are the metrics. Like, hey, where was your blood sugar at? Where was your sodium at? You know, all these things we're measuring. Let's get a baseline. Let's get ourselves a little bit healthier. I think it's the right thing to do for our investors. Right, because people have lent us now. We have millions borrowed. Yeah, we have responsibility to that money to make sure that we're successful, right? So taking our health this serious at this level, I think is probably the single most important thing you can do for your business, because it clears your mental health, it clears your calendar, right? It's like if you know when you got like defragged computer, like when it's kind of like you gotta reset it, take everything out, let all the files reconnect the way they should have been. We never let our own body do it. Yeah. We want your laptop to do it, but you won't do it for your own body. So I think that's what this is.
I think that's what this is too. I think, like I said, we've been doing this. Me and you've been together for over 5 years, and then
been working 100 hours a week, 80 hours a week. It has not been easy. It's been a lot of hours.
This is like the first time we actually stopped. Because even when we do like events and stuff, we're still working.
There's not. Even though we're traveling, that's not good. We're not resting. I feel like even on vacation, it's not enough. Like coming to a medically supervised facility. You're like completely unplugged. Like I haven't charged my phone since yesterday. Like, okay, I'm unplugged right now. And the main thing I'm going to prioritize this week is my health. I want to leave here knowing that I'm sharper, I'm healthier, I'm smarter, I'm wiser. Like I said, now I got 5 days, 6 days of just water to just reprogram and kind of reset everything that I've been learning, everything I've known, all my deals, all my transactions, everything that we have going on. This is a good time to kind of like consolidate all those files mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll start to like feel that, hey, maybe this relationship that I had going over here, it needs to end because it wasn't beneficial, you know, so.
It's crazy because like I've never done anything like this before, and even like fruits and veggies for 48 hours, I noticed a difference.
So you said you dropped what, like 10 pounds in a couple of days?
Yeah. I was doing exercise too, but it was an interesting effect that I noticed in my body. Like it wasn't like detrimental either. Like usually I'm a big guy, so I eat a lot. So it was one of those things where I just kind of switched and turned it off, and I saw not a drastic change, but you notice a change.
That was pretty easy for you too, man. Like I was proud of you because I didn't know you were gonna take it that serious and then just make it happen all in 1 second. So when you told me you had only had pineapple and watermelon for a couple of days and you were feeling amazing, I was like, dang, dude, that's what, like I said, I can't make that a SOP and write it on a spreadsheet and give it to you.
Yeah.
You have to go through it yourself. That's why I don't like having long drawn out things that the students have to remember. Like I want you to get in there and have the feeling of the sales process. I want you to get in there and have the feeling of negotiation. So when you started taking the diet real serious and you said you felt great, like that's what I've been trying to tell you for 5 years. But also, I haven't been a great example myself. Look at me, you know what I mean? Like I put on some pounds, but with good reason, right? Nothing but whiskey and ribeye and, you know, lots of hours of work. And that's what I had to feel myself on what we did. And now we've built what we built. I think we've got to a really, really good point, lots of momentum. So now this is a good time for us to like reset ourselves. Like, hey, we're taking care of the deals. We're taking care of other investors' money. We're taking care of all this people's property and legals and all this stuff. We're like, hey, this is time for us to take that, you know, some of that energy back real quick and like balance your own self, work on your own self.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm excited to be here. We'll see what happens. I think we'll keep updating you guys.
This is day one.
This is day one.
We got here yesterday, so we still technically, we ate some vegetarian type Mexican food, so no animal products. I'm skipping breakfast today. The guys are going to have some sort of probably like another vegetarian burrito or something. But yeah, I'm just going to cut straight to water today. I'm kind of feeling it already. So we'll keep you updated, guys. We'll let you know how it's going. We hope this conversation benefited somebody. If you do have somebody in your life that's kind of suffering and they need some direction, right, health-wise, I have a bunch of ideas. I'm not a doctor. I can't give medical advice, but I have a bunch of ideas, and I got some good referrals that I can send you guys to. We're over here in Santa Rosa, California, surrounded by probably one of the most beautiful areas and cities I've ever seen in my life. And we're at the center, and there's doctors there, and it's just a perfect place to come and learn about your own self, your own body, your own health. And I encourage you all to take a look at things like that. But that's how intense like my research has been, trying to figure out how to get my mind and my body healthy, but also not just for myself, to share it with my friends. A perfect example, and hopefully we get to do that with our family. So we like to continue these conversations, guys. If you like videos like this, like and subscribe, and follow us, share this content, and we'll do a lot more videos just like this one. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
And this episode is about health and business, so please listen.